Hey, it's your fun fact. Did you know Mario Kart 8 will be 10 years old in 2024? Holy shit, time is flying by, Savi. With Mario Kart 8 Deluxe final DLC releasing, there are now 24 cups, 4 tracks per cup for a total of 96 tracks. That's a lot of tracks, so let's rank every single one from SS peak design to F utter ass. If you want a more in-depth video on Mario Kart 8, check out this video I did right before the first DLC wave. Don't worry, I won't be over-analyzing why this turn is better than that turn. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Sit back and relax and enjoy this ride. Let's start with the Mushroom Cup. Mario Kart Stadium. In my opinion, it's the perfect introduction track to any Mario Kart game. Solid A tier. Water Park. Okay, it's kinda meh. There are other water-themed tracks that are better. C tier. Sweet Sweet Canyon. The theme works, I like the big turns, but average, B tier. Thwomp Ruins. Definitely not my go-to track. It's meh, C tier. Flower Cup. Mario Circuit. There are a lot of tight turns, shortcuts, anti-gravity. It's fun, A tier. Toad Harbor. If Tour came out earlier, this would have been the San Francisco stage. High average B tier. Twisted Mansion. I'm a huge Luigi Mansions fan. This captures that series very well. A tier. Shy Guy Falls. Come on, it's good. The Shy Guys harmonizing to the music, work your way up, then down a waterfall, it's A tier. Star Cup, Sunshine Airport. I don't think anyone likes airports, but when you launch off with one, it's dope. A tier. Dolphin Shores. This is what Water Park wishes it was. Starting underwater, dolphins doing dolphin things, ride a giant eel. Easy A tier. Electrodome. I don't know what the fuck Electrodome is, but the theme is sick. The music, the stage interactions with carts, easy A tier. Mount Wario. You're not doing a circle like a traditional track, it's one long ass line with checkpoints throughout down a mountain. Mount Wario is the first SS peak design tier. Special Cup, Cloud Top Cruise. I remember the trailer for Mario Kart 8 and it used this track in that trailer. I knew it was going to be a banger. Track in the sky, shot from a cannon in a lightning storm, back to back, another peak design SS tier, bone dry dunes. Now from peak design to boring as hell, this track looks cool, but it's boring. The first D tier, Bowser's Castle. If I needed to show off any track to newcomers or friends, it would be this one. This track goes through Bowser's Castle with a massive stone flaming Bowser punching the ground. It's peak fucking design. So yeah, SS tier. Rainbow Road. I mean, this is the first Rainbow Road, and compared to the rest on this list, it could have been better. C tier. Shell Cup. Moo Moo Meadows. Say what you want, but sometimes a really simple design works. There are enough turns for boosts, plenty of obstacles in the way. This track is definitely SS here. I don't care what you say, it's goated. Mario Circuit. It's fun, anti-gravity sections, shortcuts, tight turns, it's A tier. Cheap Beach. It's short, compact, tons of items being thrown. If you're doing good, no one can catch up to you. If bad, always being hit with items. It's enjoyable. A tier. Toad's Turnpike. I feel like a lot of people don't like this track because of the many cars in the way, but I like it. B tier. Banana Cup. Dry Desert. I played Double Dash and enjoyed it a lot there, but here it's a mediocre track. A lot of things slow you down. C tier. Donut Plains 3. Awesome. It's the first of its kind. I prefer the music over this track. It's nice looking, but yeah, F tier. It's utter ass. Next. Royal Wasteway. It's good. B tier. DK Jungle. I originally had this higher up on the list, but it's kind of meh. C tier. Leaf Cup. Wario Stadium. The best part of this track is the giant sideways Z. C tier. Sherbert Land. No one likes being cold and no one likes ice physics. D tier. Boring. Music Park. This track is killer. When you go down the piano section, it makes noise. Everything is in sync with the music. A tier. Yoshi Valley. When you first learn this track, it's a bit confusing, but I feel that's what makes it stand out. B tier. Lightning Cup. Tick-tock clock. I mean, you're racing on top of the inner workings of a clock. It's cool. B tier. Piranha Plant Slide. I used to really like this track and would have placed it higher, but it just doesn't hit the same anymore. C tier. Grumble Volcano. Are you kidding me? A volcano erupts during the race. It gets harder to manage as the track falls apart. A tier. Rainbow Road. Easy decision. It's one of the best Rainbow Roads. It feels amazing to play on. Peak design. SS tier. A Cup. Yoshi Circuit. It's literally a track in the shape of a Yoshi. What more can I say? B tier. Excite Bike Arena. 200cc makes this track better in my opinion, but out of the 4 other classes, it's a meh as fuck. Cool idea though. C tier. Dragon Driftway. I used to dread this track a lot, but I've come to love it. Racing on top of a massive dragon sculpture, SS tier peak design. Mute City. If it wasn't for the other F-Zero track, this would have been SS tier. But this is my list, and it's already biased as fuck. Captain Falcon should have been in this game. Top of the A tier. Triforce Cup. Wario's Goldmine. The bats are annoying, but it's a solid track. B tier. Rainbow Road. Compared to what modern Rainbow Roads are, this one doesn't hold up anymore. The worst Rainbow Road. D tier. Ice Outpost. I don't know, there's something about ice themed levels I just don't like, but this one's fun. C tier. Hyrule Circuit. Okay, my bias is showing again. Who doesn't love Zelda? The music, the theming, the sound effects, even the Master Sword tier. Link is a fucking character in this game. SS peak design. Bell Cup. Neo Bowser City. The name is better than this track. Take away the Bowser element and this track loses what little it has going on. D tier. Ribbon Road. You're in a kid's room racing on their homemade track. Dude, it's awesome. A tier. Super Bell Subway. It's racing towards subways. It's dope. B tier. Big Blue. Now here's the other F-Zero track. Nothing comes close to how sick this track is. Just like Mount Wario, it's all downhill. Checkpoints, way more options, keeps you on your toes. It's my go-to track. It's utter Mario Kart 8 perfection. Peak design, SS tier. Crossing Cup, Baby Park. It's the only track in the game with 7 laps because how short it is. I don't think it's the worst, but it's not the best. C tier. Cheese Land. Look, I'm lactose intolerant for that F tier utter ass. Wild Woods. I don't have much to say for this one. It works. B tier. Animal Crossing Circuit. The theme is nice, the coins make the bell noise, the track has tons of personality. B tier. Golden Dash Cup. Parish Promenade. It's the first Mario Kart Tour stage and it's definitely a mobile game track. D tier, kind of boring. Toad Circuit. Meh, it's alright. The toad balloons are cool though. B tier. Choco Mountain. I think I preferred the original Nintendo 64 version, so C tier. Coconut Maw. Seriously, who doesn't love this track? The theme alone is SS tier, but a solid track, so A tier. Lucky Cat Cup. Tokyo Blur. The name of this track is cooler than the track itself. B tier. Shroom Ridge. I do enjoy the turns in this track, but Toad Turnpike is a better version of this idea. C tier. Sky Garden. Again, Cloud Top Cruise is a better version of this idea. B tier. Ninja Hideaway. There's so many different alternating paths in this one, it feels like experimental. This concept alone rakes it high, but this is a very confusing track. A tier. Turnip Cup. New York Minute. You will start to see a trend with these Mario Kart Tour tracks. Not a lot to say, it's fine. B tier. Mario Circuit 3. It's very nostalgic, but some of the older tracks get outshined by the modern ones. C tier for classic track. Calamari Desert. The train is so cool, but something about desert tracks doesn't hit. C tier. Waluigi Pinball. There's not a track like it. It's the Mona Lisa of our generation. I'll never not enjoy this track. This is what heaven looks like. SS peak design. Propeller Cup. Sydney Sprint. The theme is good. There are better tour stages to come though. C tier. Snowland. Penguins are cool, but this track is mid, so B tier. Mushroom Gorge. It's shorter than I remember. Too many mushrooms, but fun. A tier. Sky High Sunday. If this is what the future of Mario Kart tracks play like, I'm all in. A tier. Rock Cup. London Loop. Compared to a lot of other tour track, this one has a lot of personality. It's the better of the bunch. B tier. Boo Lake. Outside of Luigi's Mansion, not a lot of spooky tracks. Simple Boo idea and it works. B tier. Rock Mountain. Honestly a solid track, fun and fast. B tier. Maple Treeway. The theming is cool, racing through huge trees and giant wigglers. A tier. Moon Cup. Berlin Byways. One thing about tour tracks, they are dynamic. Every lap is different. B tier. Peach Gardens. I really wish I liked this track more. The head sculptures are cool. C tier. Merry Mountain. 'Tis the season. I'd love to see more seasonal themed tracks. A tier. Rainbow Road. Since it's my list, fuck it, it's also SS tier. Fruit Cup. Amsterdam Drift. The start is really solid. Good looking track, but it loses me as it goes on. C tier. Riverside Park. It's short and sweet. The little piranha plants wallowing around. B tier. DK Summit. The ramps are cool, but not the best DK track. C tier. Yoshi's Island. This is probably one of my favorite tracks. It captures a Yoshi Island game very well. The music, the coins, the end stage circle goal thing. A tier. Boomerang Cup. Bangkok Rush. It's a very chaotic track, a lot of sharp turns, especially in the parking garage. I get the Tokyo Drift. A tier. Mario Circuit. Compared to other Mario circuits, it's kind of boring. I don't know why tracks don't go through Peach's castles, past games have. Anyways, D tier. Waluigi Stadium. Past games have done this track better, this version is not that good. D tier. Singapore Speedway. Again, dynamic ass track, possibly the future of Mario Kart tracks. A tier. Feather Cup. Athens Dash. It's a track, nothing special here. C tier. Daisy Cruiser. Unlike Waluigi Stadium, this is an amazing version of this track. Being able to go underwater is a game changer, B tier. Moon Hive Highway. I do remember this track in Mario Kart Wii, but damn, this is a good track. I like it a lot, A tier. Squeaky Clean Sprint. Speaking of tracks I really like, there's something about ones where you're small and everything is gigantic that make it very special. Rubber Ducky equals SS tier. Cherry Cup, Los Angeles Laps. Kinda shows you how lame LA is because this track is lame as fuck, D tier. Sunset Wilds. The name is cooler than the track, I was not impressed, C tier. Koopa Cape. There's a section where you drop into tunnels at school, but the rest is meh, C tier. Vancouver Velocity. This one feels like a mobile game track, C tier. Acorn Cup, Rome Avanti. When in Rome, right? A good track, B tier. DK Mountain. Dude, it's a DK Mountain. It's chaotic fun, A tier. Daisy Circuit. Same issue I had with Peach's Garden. Statues are nice. The track is meh, C tier. Piranha Plant Cove. I feel like it's a weird track, but it's a lot of fun, A tier. Spiny Cup, our final cup. The last 4 tracks, let's do this. Madrid Drive. This is everything that Vancouver track wishes it was, A tier. Rosalina's Ice World. Last ice level, and it's better than the others, but definitely not that good. The theme is solid though, C tier. Bowser Castle 3. Final Bowser Castle. It's the best NES track. It's fun, B tier. Rainbow Road, the very last track, number 96, ending on a banger. Not all Rainbow Roads are good, but there are a few that are top tier design, and this is one of them. SS Peak Design. Holy moly, that is every single track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There are only 2 tracks that are utter ass I really just don't like. There are plenty of tracks that outshine those lows, which shows how much thought and love was put into these tracks. Yeah, I do have a clear bias from the SS tier since 3 of them are Rainbow Roads, but it's my list and I'll do what I want. It's crazy to think I've been playing this game for 10 years now. This is genuinely the best Mario Kart game to ever exist. How do you feel about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? What are some of your favorite tracks? What are your least favorites? Let me know in the comment section below. This is Savi, and this has been The Vibes. Laters.